Okay, YouTube, so this was me about 2 weeks ago. Let's do a little time travel. Couldn't find a side drill that would fit in there. So, yeah, JB Weld. That's what we're gonna do. That's how I'm going to fix Vicky. This is right. This is a little experiment. I know this is not what a professional mechanic would do, but there's a few YouTube videos that are fixes like this, and I thought it would be really interesting to see if Vicky here could be held together, at least the motor mount, with JB Weld. And you may be asking, how did that work out for you, Russ? Well, if you watched my last vlog post of the update of Gunner and Vicky, you heard Vicky making the squealing sound again. So upon further inspection, I found this. Looks like the JB Weld. See that? That's not good. Let's inspect. Put the jack under her and inspect from underneath. And this is a better day right here. Sadly, it does not look like my JB Weld did what I was hoping it would do. You can see it's kind of, it's hard to see from this angle. Yeah, that's a problem right there. See that? I was really hoping that would work, but I haven't quit yet. Heck no. So my thinking is I'm going to retap the hole. I'm going to try, because this is the most accessible point, and if I can reach a tap up in there, I can retap that hole. And I actually have a tap, and I have a fabulous bolt company in my city. Don't forget the chalk block. All right, so once again, we got our jack stand, chalk block, and I'm going to jack the engine up. Let's see if that gap closes, shall we? All right, I jacked it up as much as I can, and it looks like we still got that gap right there. Look at that. So that means I'm gonna have to take the engine bracket off again. Oh no, oh no. All right, YouTube, here we are after another bunch of work, taking out the motor mount once again. Rework. And there's our bracket. The golden bracket once again. It's time to retap. I'm gonna try, see if I can finagle a tap in there and retap the holes. That's all right. This is the top bolt. Now let's see if it unthreads. That'll be the test. We know the other one's blown out. Threads are blown. But will the top one have threads, or will it just come apart? Ooh, it's loose. This one here, yeah, this one doesn't. This one don't feel like it's got threads at all, but this one is actually unscrewing. So maybe the threads in this top one held up. Look at that. Oh, yep, unthreaded. Look at that, all the way to the end. And it seems to be unthreading. It's almost like it came loose. I thought those threads would be blown out too, but they seem to be intact. but I JB welded the whole bracket to the timing chain cover / motor. So it's weird that, like, I thought this would be all blown out and I would just pull the screw out, but it's not the case. Interesting stuff. Okay. Inspecting this bottom bolt. It's got some rust in there. Look at that. Is that rust? You see this bottom hole down here? Like, it doesn't seem to have, like, see where it kind of is oblonged out. I can't really thread it. So yeah, that hole needs to be retapped, man. If I can retap it, that is the question. Because it's not gonna thread now. Yeah, I can pull it right out. That's not good. Does this one still thread? Let's test it. See now? Ooh, yeah, see? Shit, I think that might be. Oh, look at that. That all just came out of there. Wow, look at that. And there was still some, like, rust or something in there. Maybe that's why it didn't stick. I thought I'd. See, that's the thing, is it's hard to get in there and clean. Dang. There's my threads. That didn't work either. Dang. Okay, so after taking everything apart, here's the plan. I realized, jacked up and down the engine several times, there's no way to get a tap in that top hole, or even a drill bit for that matter. And some of you at this point may be asking, what does this have to do with a belt squeal? All right. What's going on is these vans, pre-2000 and before, I believe had a engineering flaw. There's a bunch of videos online too about this being a kit. So when we got Vicky, she had this kit, which resulted in this squealing like a banshee noise, and my friend going, "Do you want the van? Because I can't get this thing to shut up." And they were going to give it to the wrecking yard. So that was the major mechanical failure, was this constant just whining, squealing kind of belt sound, even after replacing the water pump and all these things, which I also did, and then realized that bottom bolt that you saw was broken on the motor mount, the bottom bolt and the top bolt. Now, as a demonstration, I have to see if I can do this. This is my sunglasses, and this hand is the bracket that you saw under there, the orange gold bracket, which has the tensioner pulley attached to it. Now the tensioner pulley, once it's separated, here's the engine, it's supposed to hold the engine on. Once it's separated, it goes like this, right? Which causes that tensioner pulley to not spin true. In other words, it's off at an angle, causing the belt to make a bunch of noise. So the only way to really fix that long term is to make sure that your bracket is firmly attached to the engine so that pulley spins the way it's supposed to. And here's something I'm fairly embarrassed to admit, but it's right here. This sticker is kind of rolled up, but it's proof of the mod. See that? To improve performance, the belt drive on this vehicle has been changed from OE, original equipment, and equipped with Napa Micro V kit for belt only. Yeah, so these are the part numbers, but that's the mod, man. It's a pretty horrible design flaw, if that's what it is. That's my theory again, because you know, you could remove the timing chain, but is that bolt still threaded in the timing chain? It still won't come off. It's like, in order to fix those two broken bolts, you gotta pull the engine seriously. So that's why I'm doing this shortcut with the JB Weld. Again. So again, here I am thinking through my next approach. Bottom hole is more accessible. So I'm going to re-JB Weld, yes, re-tap the top hole, and then I'm going to, re-JB Weld tap it. And then I'm going to use my tap in the bottom hole. And then I'm going to replace the front transmission mount. So it's a motor mount / transmission mount. But I didn't replace this one not because I didn't think it was good. It does look a little chewed up on the bottom there. But because, you know, I don't know if a stiff motor mount was going to help with my JB Weld project over here. So I just figured, but yeah, I don't know if maybe a better motor mount will hold this engine up higher. That would be a helpful thing in my life, maybe. If the engine could be better supported to where all this weight wasn't hanging on this damn JB welded mount here, bracket, right? That bracket is holding a lot of weight. To break that JB Weld, wow. So yeah, that motor mount should be replaced. So yeah, man, stay tuned, and let's see if I can rework this thing. Don't forget to subscribe, and why not watch another video? Stick around!